morning and welcome to another episode of the marathon. It is about 8:20, I think, on a Tuesday morning, wearing my Reputation Taylor Swift. Oh, there's nothing on that arm, is there? No. It's my hoodie from the Reputation tour that I saw with my niece in, gosh, 2018. That's wild. Have you seen the Taylor Swift documentary on Netflix? If you have, discuss below, and if you haven't, highly recommend. Even if you're like not a massive fan of hers like I am, you know, don't have a Taylor Swift tattoo like I do, you just are interested. It was such a vulnerable and honest look into her life and her mental health and how things have affected her. It was, I'll be watching it again for sure. Anyone who hasn't watched it and needs a buddy, I'm right here. Just looking at my to-do list today and it's looking pretty good. I've already done all my client work for this morning, and when I drop Thomas off at school, my first priority will be getting back into my recording studio and recording some of the chapters of my audiobook. So I've done all of it, but there are 4 chapters that I want to redo. Like the first and second, where I was just kind of finding my rhythm, sounds a bit too like news anchory. And then there were 2 where I was wearing a really loud bracelet that you can hear, and that's a no-go for me. And then there's just a few other touch-ups in chapters that my editor Jen sent me, like, you know, say chapter 7 at 9 minutes 45 seconds you stumbled on this word, or you forgot a word, or like I noticed I said some things really weirdly. So just kind of going back and doing that. And then she sent me a very detailed, intricate list of all of the ways that we need to make sure everything's ready in order to have Audible accept it. They're very picky, as they should be, with like audio quality and timing and all kinds of intricacies that I'm super grateful that she's been able to figure out. And then just some other stuff. I have a girlfriend in town and she wants to run an errand and wants to leave her baby here while she does that errand. So that's exciting. Yeah, just gonna be snuggling a little baby. And just thought I'd vlog. I vlogged last Monday and then I just took the week off last week. Let me just check the time before I get too like involved in chatting with you. I don't want Thomas to be late for school. Hold on, but I do want to tell you about last week, why I didn't vlog. Oh, 8:24. This is gonna have to resume once the handsome boy is safely in school, so I'll be back. Bringing you into the old recording studio, which is being taken over by clothes. How dare it, considering this is my closet you're in. Just doing the final finishing touches on the audiobook. So that's what we're doing right now. Thomas had a good drop off and he was home yesterday actually with a cold. Like it's just a cold, but you know, I wanted to nip it in the bud before it became anything else. Coincidentally, he has a doctor's appointment day after tomorrow to check in on some stuff from his sleep team. Like they have some questions for the doctor, and I mean in turn they're my questions too. I'm really interested to find out, but got my notes from Jen and I'm gonna power on while the house is nice and silent. It's one thing about recording this book is obviously I need to be here. No Thomas. I was gonna say alone, but you know, there can be people in the house, just not an 8-year-old who doesn't care if his mom's trying to record an audiobook for marathoners and the like. He doesn't, no, does not care. And nor should he. I'm so annoyed. I just opened this door and there had been stuff sitting on this shelf, as it should, in the closet. And underneath said stuff was one of these, which is like the part that goes into my laptop for my wireless mouse, which I thought had been lost over Christmas, so I since had bought a new one from Amazon. I think I only spent $9 on it, but still, it's like as soon as I replace something that I've lost, I find the original. Like, I thought I had lost our milk frother, you know, the one I rave about, that's like $9 at Canadian Tire. For weeks I couldn't find it, and I thought, you know, because I have, you know, many people in my house, like my niece had been here, my mom's here every week, I have a cleaning lady and the unicorn and me and friends, and you know, there's a lot of people hustling and bustling around my kitchen, and I thought, okay, well, it's gone, that's fine. So I bought myself a new one, and the second time I used that new one, I found the missing one between the counter and the fridge. So if you are missing something and you think you'll never find it, just buy its replacement and I pretty much guarantee it will show up, pretty much. Okay, I'm gonna record and I'm gonna turn you off because I need to focus, but we're getting there. Thank you for your patience on the audiobook. It's been a very long time since there was a baby in a marathoner video. Are you ready? You ready for your debut, bud? Oh my gosh. It's you. What do you think? Could he be any cuter? Oh my gosh. Hello. Do you see yourself? Oh yeah, look at him stand. Oh, he's amazing. Fun fact, this is how old Thomas was when he got his first hearing aids. 4 months. Here is my lunch, which I forgot how many things you have to do one-handed when there's a little baby. It's leftovers. I made the Oshi Glows Taco Fiesta Bites for a Super Bowl party. So this is like walnut taco meat, sour cream I made, and then some salad. Those taco bites are amazing. They're in the Oshi Glows cookbook. 10 out of 10 recommend. And they were also a party favorite. I just tried this for the first time. This Maison Riviera coconut milk yogurt. This is pineapple and coconut. I found this at Nature's Fair. They had a ton of different flavors. It was delicious. It legit just tastes like dairy yogurt. Oh my God, excuse my nail. The rest of them look fine. It's just, you know, life. Anyway, this was really good. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Oh, someone's feeling better. You sounded like you wanted to say something. You can tell it's his last fleeting seconds of screen time of the day. Also, really likes to watch it upside down. That's a Thomas thing. Well, Thomas is asleep and it is not even 7 o'clock yet. So hopefully he has a good night's sleep. He is an anomaly in that when he's not feeling well, he actually sleeps a lot. You know, lots of kids have bad night sleep. So anyway, I'm gonna wash my face and do my nighttime skincare routine with you. And I thought that it would be just a good time to check in before trying to get better about screen time, because that was something that Thomas's new sleep team really like drove home for me, like the importance of less, you know, screen time. Is that better? A little bit mood lighting in the bathroom. Anyway, so, you know, vlogging and that sort of thing, just putting it away. I finished my 21-day manifestation challenge, and now I just started, yesterday Oprah and Deepak Chopra started a 21-day meditation, not challenge, but just like, maybe it's a challenge, I don't know. They have an app if you're interested, it's free. They do them like periodically throughout the year. I will say, if you've never meditated, it's very different than what I do. It's not a guided meditation. I don't know what the kind of meditation is called, but it's like where you just continually repeat. It's not even really a word, it's like sounds. But what I do, because that meditation doesn't work for me, I need guided meditation, and I love Headspace. Plus I love to keep the count on Headspace. So I listen to the Oprah part and I listen to the Deepak part, and then I usually will journal during the silent part. That's what works for me. This was actually a Christmas present that I got from the unicorn. It's from the brand Grove, and it is a makeup remover cloth. As you can see, I use it. I'm trying to get away from like one use, you know, wipes and stuff this year. I haven't been able to 100% stop using my Marcel makeup remover rounds, but we're working on it. These bad boys, which I'll use next. I find this is nice. It feels like you're kind of doing a double cleanse. So I wash my face with that, try to get off as much eye makeup as possible. And then I still have to go in with these, but it's hardly any, which is nice. I had a really fun discussion in the Marathoner Facebook group today. I do this thing called Tell Us Tuesday. So most Tuesdays I will pose a question. And today was just like, what's something super small that you did this week that brought you joy? And mine was Saturday. This is the beginning of Thomas not feeling well. So I just kind of conceded our plans and let him chill out on the couch, and I just puttered. Like, I find so much joy in tidying, organizing, switching up my decor, or rearranging furniture, especially when it costs me nothing. I can just like say take decor from the basement and put it in my bedroom, or decor that I have in my storage room that I haven't been using and find a place for it, or put some other stuff away and make something else look more minimal. I freaking love that kind of thing. I love my home. It's like my Zen den, my sacred space, and I love days like that. I also love having time like that on the weekend. It just makes the week feels so nice. Okay. Skincare done. Oh, I can't bend over anymore. Oh, aging. Okay, let's go sit. My eyes look so red. I started to tell you this before I took Thomas to school, and then the day just got away from me. But I took a week off from vlogging because this last week was very difficult, very hard. I think, wow, I'm so grateful and so beyond excited of the momentum that the book like just shot out of the gate with, and all your support and all your posts and your emails and your DMs, and like so many wonderful reviews on Amazon for Finding Your Cape, my book that came out. Hasn't even been 2 weeks, and that is all so incredible, and I can feel it like shifting my life. It's been emotional because, you know, there's stuff in the book that was very hard to write about, and now having to talk about it, it's just brought up a lot of emotion and made me realize that I definitely still have a lot of therapy to do and a lot of grief work to do, which by no means did I think I was like, you know, cured of my grief, because unfortunately it never goes away, but it's just been eye-opening to me. So last week, Belle Let's Talk Day is always very triggering for me, and because it's a lot, like just a lot of mental health stuff that people talk about online, which is wonderful. That's the point of it. But Bell Let's Talk Day was when Jeremy first went public about his mental health, and it was only a few weeks after he was first suicidal, and it struck me that it has now been 5 years since that. And I realized that while I was in spin class on Bell Let's Talk Day, and I just like started crying, which I've cried a lot in spin. If you read the book, you know. Like it's in my spin is in my ingratitude section in the book. But that was like, then I just basically cried Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday a lot. I was very emotional, like my whole body could feel it, like it was palpable, and I just, you know, had to ride the wave. And I think a release of 2 months of being incredibly stressed before the book came out, like I can finally now, if I wake up in the night, I can go back to sleep, no problem, like just roll over and fall back to sleep. Whereas for all of December and the majority of January, if I woke up, I was up for hours, like in a panic thinking about stuff. So, you know, a lot of it's super positive and exciting stuff, but just difficult. Like I've never self-published a book, you know, so there's a lot of things, but by no means am I complaining. I'm just sharing with you that last week was really emotional, and if you've lost someone, you'll know that it like comes up out of nowhere sometimes. And so I'm sharing this so that you know you're not alone, or that when you inevitably do lose someone and grief comes at you from all angles unexpectedly, it just seems to be how it works. And my experience is to not fight it and to not suppress it, just to ride the waves. But I really struggled last Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, even knowing how to answer super kind friends who were asking, like checking in on me. Like, I don't even know how to reply to this text message. I'm just sad. You know, as much as I'm honored to carry on Jeremy's legacy, our time together was very difficult, and I would much rather him be here than me doing this. That makes sense. I mean, obviously that probably goes without saying, but yeah, it was just a very emotional week. So that's why I haven't been vlogging. Like I said, Saturday, I let Thomas watch TV because he wasn't feeling great, and I put on my headphones and I listened to about 4 or 5 episodes of the Oprah Super Soul podcast, and that really helped shift my mindset and my mood. And then the unicorn was very helpful Saturday night and Sunday and yesterday. So we just, you know, took things really easy and had some fun, and, you know, went to like a Super Bowl thing, and that was great. So, but that's it. That's where I'm at. But I'm feeling much better so far this week, and I have therapy in a few weeks, so I'm definitely going to talk to her about some stuff, which I'll share with you. Can we just vlog like this? Bedtime chats. Lay in bed with Mare. That's a terrible. Okay, I'm gonna go listen to Oprah and Deepak Chopra. Did you know I interviewed him once? Sure did. I might vlog tomorrow. I really enjoyed vlogging today. I really enjoy hanging out with you. This has been a long one, so if you're still here, thank you. Lace up, subscribe, become a marathoner. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I'd like to vlog again tomorrow. This was fun. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.